Alright, football fans, you guys voted or told me what you wanted to see, and so now I am here to kind of see if I can do something pretty fun that would kind of interest myself and you. So today, guys, I have to ask you again, are you ready for some college football? Yes, this is going to be a little bit different here. I did print off a couple of, well, as you can tell, my printer's not so great. I printed off some great football teams here. One, that is going to be the 2008 Florida Gators. Of course, that's going to be led by the infamous Tim Tebow, with, of course, Percy, Harvin, Jeff Demps. You have, of course, Rainey and Moody, and then, of course, Kevin James. Don't forget the Pouncey brothers were on, of course, the offensive line here. And then the defense. Guys, I mean, this defense is almost all pro, essentially. You have Marsh, Cunningham, Dunlap. You have Brandon Spikes, Stamper, Joe Hayden, Black. You have Jenkins and Hicks. And then Wright. Major Wright, man, he was really good here. And then they had some pretty good punt returners. And then the kickers, of course, if you remember, if you're a Miami Dolphin fan, you had Caleb Sturgis. And if you were a Philadelphia Eagle fan, you would know Chaz Henry was a punter for maybe about a game or so, I think, or 2 games. He was a punter with the Philadelphia Eagles. But we have Riley Cooper on the field, Ernie Hernandez, which of course is a little bit of a touchy subject there. But absolutely going to see if how we're gonna do here with an absolutely explosive team. In 2008, they actually went to I think it was the Outback Bowl, and they lost against the Michigan Wolverines. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was 2008. Either way, they lost that year. But actually, no, 2008. Let me see here. 2006, they won the national championship, right? And then, no, 2008, they won the national championship. Yeah, so this is the championship team, or no, this is not the championship team. This is the year after, I think, because, of course, you have Tebow here as quarterback, not Chris Leak. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoy here, as they will be facing off against the Ohio State Buckeyes, led by Terrell Pryor. Robisky was on the team, Sanzenbacher. You have some really great guys here. You have Wells as running backs. Good defense here, but basically just wanted to see how they would play out if in case LSU didn't actually go to the national championship. Kind of a little bit of a playthrough here to see how everyone would play. So guys, I hope you guys can sit back, relax, and enjoy a little bit of college football's second season. You guys kind of voted and said you wanted to see some football action here, so let's see what happens here if this actually occurred. Now the coin toss will be Ohio State's the black dot, and the Florida Gators is the blank side here. So we'll see who gets to kick off. So we're going to be kicking off here. So kicking off will be Florida Gators. So the Florida Gators will kick off, and I'll just mark it down here. I do have on my lap here the paper guide here. It's a little difficult to do everything on my application so quickly, so I'm just going to do it by paper, and we'll see how it goes as much as we can, as we of course can see. So we're gonna have Florida Gators ball here in the second half here. Okay, so Florida Gator, so UF receive second half. Okay, so just wanted to have that all set up so I remember that here. And of course, Terrell Pryor is going to be their quarterback here. And we're going to see how the gameplay goes. We're going to be using the fast action cards here. So we'll turn it over and then we'll read there. Of course, remember, you can't have 2 consecutive plays. And they can't be third downs either. So it can also be done in the last 2 minutes of any half, I think it is. Any half, right? So just kind of keep in mind that's what we're going to do there. And so we'll see how that goes. Kind of speeds up the game just a tiny bit there. So without further ado, let's go to the kickoff here. So let's get the normal charts here. So we have the kicks here. So I've got that all set up here. I'm going to look at that and we'll kind of reference that as we play. So we have everything all set up here. Florida Gators versus the Ohio State Buckeyes back in 2008. So we're going to roll here. Okay, so we're going to read the black die first and then the white die, of course. So that's a 63 there. So 63 on the kickoff is going to be a 48 yards to the secondary. So 48 yards here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and then so 48 yards. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 17-yard line there. Ball's at the 17-yard line. And by the secondary, so So the return, okay, it's going to be 13. So the return for 13 there is going to be -9 yards from the return. Now the return man here for Ohio State, kickoff return, so the secondary here. Looks like his secondary is Sane. So Sane's going to be the one that's going to be the one to return it, and -9 yards there. So that's going to be a, let's see here, that's a, I guess you'd say, that's a 9-yard carry, or a 9-yard return. So let's go up 7 or 9. There you go. So now he's on the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Ohio State Buckeyes, and that will be 15 seconds left off the clock there. And we'll see how it goes here as we start the game. Okay, so let's see here. Kickoff returns. That was Sane. We'll put him in there for 9 yards. Okay. All right. Always want to make sure you put down all your stats there as efficiently as possible. So first play of game will be, we'll disregard that real quick here because I forgot that we have to do a pass or run. So pass or run, we're going to roll the dice here. Black means pass, run means white. Okay, so we're going to go if it's a pass here once we pull it here. So let's look real quick. So pass, complete the alternate receiver for those 2 yards, offense penalty, 5 yards, offsides. So it looks like it's going to be an alternate receiver, but offsides or offensive penalty, 5 yards, offsides. So it's going to be a first and let's see, 1st and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 1st and 15 there, guys, and we're going to see how it goes here. As 1st and 15 after that penalty. Okay, so 1st and 15 after the offsides there. So offsides on the offense is going to put them back 5 yards there. 1st and 15 on their 21-yard line. So 21-yard line here, 66. 66. We're going to look at the offensive coordinator here. Now I'm looking at this little second season one that Al Wilson actually created. So we're going to look at this real quick. And then whenever I call a play, I'm going to actually utilize that. You guys may not see that, so I'll just play it for you so you know that. So it looks like it's going to be either a medium long. So we're going to say a medium pass here for him. I'm not going to go too long there. And then, of course, against a normal play call, it will be a blitz defense. So normal, so it'll be a medium versus blitz. So medium versus blitz here. Let's check it out. Okay, so 5. So on the 5 here, it looks like the receiver here. Let's see here. Who's going to be the receiver? Let's see, 5. Let's see here. I'm just kind of checking it out real quick here. So the find or die. I guess there is not a find or die, so we'll actually have to choose who we're going to play for. Oh, actually, no, there is a find or die. I apologize. So 5 looks like it's going to go Robisky. So Robisky is going to take the reception here and see what happens here on the reception. When we roll again, 36. So 36 here, GBGA. So GBGA, let's look over here. So GBGA, 36 is, are they a 2-pass? Well, it looks like they are not a 2-pass there for GA. Nope. And then GB is not either. So Person or Cordell is not a 2-pass there. So G and H, are they 0-pass? So let's look down here. So is Hicks, is he a 0-pass? He is, but is H. So Cunningham, he is not. So that actually means it's going to be a -9-yard sack. So there you go. So there's a sack already there against Terrell Pryor there. So we'll say there's 1 sack against Terrell Pryor, -9 yards. Yikes. So that's not good at all here. So they're going to be on the 12-yard line there, 2nd and 10 there, and that will turn it down to 14 minutes and 15 seconds left here as we roll again here. Looking off our defense, absolutely ferocious. So let's check it out here. So we have a 1-4. So 1-4 on a normal play here. Well, it's going to be a 2nd and any. So 1 is going to be inside, and then 4 on the defense there is going to be safe. So inside run versus a safe defense here. And 6 is going to be actually going to, for rushing, it's going to be going to Wells. Okay, so inside versus safe there. So let's look real quick here. So Wells is going to be running here. So that's a 15. 15 looks like right here. Wells is rushing for inside is... where's Wells at? There you go. So his inside is a AAA. So his AAA for a 15 is an XR column. You're going to see a lot of that since they're all super good athletes here on both teams. So 12 is going to be IJK, 2 run. So I, Marsh does not have it, J, Sanders doesn't have it, and then K, Carlos Dunlap does have it. So he does, so tripped up for no gain. So it looks like the rusher here is going to be C. Wells here. And he's going to be 1 attempt for 0 yards there. So we're going to continually do that. So 3rd down and, well, quite a lot there. So what was that, 10, 20, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So was it 25, I guess you'd say? So, or 24, yeah, 24. So 3rd and 24 here, an absolutely bomb of a pass play here at this point. So for a very long chart here. So 4 is going to be a long pass versus a safe defense. So we're going to see a long pass versus a safe defense here. As of course, it is definitely a 3rd down play here. All right, that's going to be 19. So for their reception column there, that's going to go to the Bowler. So Bowler's going to get the pass here. So 14 here. So 14 looks like we're going to look at the quarterback's rating here. So Terrell Pryor's completion rating is actually, for 14, it is 2 dice rolls yards. So let's see here what the 2 dice rolls say. And that's going to be a, let's see. All right, let's just make sure I check real quick. I just don't want to mess up on this one here. Because of course it is important to not mess up on it here. So it looks like the 2 dice means, of course, you're adding those 2 dice together. I'm just making sure I got that correct. I don't want to actually have that incorrect there. So, so 2 dice together means you're adding them together. So that's going to be for 3 yards, I believe, right? Yeah, because it's not the best thing they can do there. As you can see, 2Q would be like something 26 or so yards there. So, so this is actually going to be 3 yards there. So 3 yards, 3-yard pass there for Terrell Pryor there. So there's 1 attempt there for him and 1 completion. There you go. And receivers is going to be Bowler. So receivers Bowler for 3 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 15, 4th down, and they're going to be definitely punting there. No reason to even try to think they're going to be doing something else. So let's do a routine punt. 15 shows us it's going to be a punter unloads plus 10 to the average, and it is returnable. So their punter is small. So return, or not, apologies, not their punter there. Their punter is Trapasso, and his average was 38. So 38 plus 10 is going to be 48. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 8. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. So it looks like they're going to be starting here. So on the 37-yard line, we're going to start with the Florida Gator ball here with, right now, 2. And then the play, I think I messed up again here. So 1, 2, and then the play there. So 13 minutes. I messed up on the plays. You guys probably already saw that there. So we're at 13 minutes, 2 minutes gone, and the Florida Gators got their first ball here, 1st and 10. All right, so we're going to do the fact card here. So let's check that out real quick here. All right, we got to roll just real quick to see what we're going to be playing here. So it's going to be a pass play here. Pass play. Pass play looks like short pass to EC versus blitz defense. So let's check that out. So short pass versus blitz defense to EC. And I think the EC there is going to be, for our team, is going to be Aaron Hernandez. He's the tight end for our team here. So Aaron Hernandez is the guy we're going to be passing to. Okay, so let's roll our defense, or roll our dice here and see how this goes. Okay, 43. So 43 says EB. So there's EB. So that's going to be Murphy. So I think that's is that Murphy? Yeah, there you go, Murphy. Does he have 0 pass? He does not. He has a 2 pass. So it looks like secondary man wide open. So Q yards. And that's going to be a bomber pass. Locks in a deep one there, but unfortunately, Tim Tebow was not a bomber player, of course, as you guys already know. So it looks like Murphy's going to actually get the ball for a Q yards there, and Tim Tebow's average there is 14 yards. So it's going to actually be a first down there with Murph grabbing the ball there for 14 yards, and that is Tim Tebow's first attempt, first completion there, as they kind of look like they're coming out hot there. So that's going to be 14 yards. So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, 14 yards, first down on the Ohio State 49-yard line. It looks like, and that will be down to 12:30. We're next to the next play. All right, so I apologize if there's any rules and corrections here. Just kind of give me a little break here, as I am kind of switching in between games from History Maker to second season as we play through. And I'll actually reveal these games by quarter, I guess you'd say, because it does take a little bit of time to actually set these games up and play them. So by quarter, I'll actually release the videos just so you guys can enjoy them. And then by maybe the fourth quarter or so, or the fourth video, I'll actually have a great series for you guys to play through. So, as we of course see, we're going to 1st and 10 here, Florida Gator ball here, and we're going to actually have to roll the dice because we used the fact card the last down here. So 4-3, so 4-3 looks like it's going to be screen pass, and it's going to be a safe defense. So screen pass versus a safe defense, and it's going to be 1. So for a safe play, that's actually going to be Murphy, who's going to be the one that's going to get the ball here. Okay, so 53 here on a nice screen pass. So screen pass here to Murphy. Okay, so I rolled that 53. So 53 here, C. So let's see here. Russell on the Ohio State defense. Does he have 2 pass? He does. They have a good corner. They have good linebackers there, I guess you'd say. So looks like yes. So wrapped up after catch, no gain. So it looks like they caught him right in the backfield. They kind of saw they were passing to Murphy twice there. So that's no gain there for him. That's going to advance the play there down to 12 minutes. And that's going to be the second attempt there for Tim Tebow there, and the second completion. Okay, second down, no gain there. Second down and 10 on the 49-yard line. Before I even roll that or play that card, let's roll. So that's going to be another pass play. So it looks like Urban Meyer's playing passes today. So incomplete, closely covered. So that's an incomplete pass there for Tim Tebow. And that's going to be 3rd down and 10 on the 49-yard line. They do not have a good kicker, or not this year at least they didn't. What was it? Jonathan Phillips was not a very good kicker. He was very inaccurate, even though the person who put this game together thought he was. I can tell you for sure, because I went to the games. I actually graduated from the University of Florida. He was not a very good kicker, so he was very not that good. So 3rd down and 10 here. We're going to be using the play call here for 2, which is going to be an outside run versus a passing or a safe defense. So outside run versus a safe defense. So let's check that out and see how it's going to play here. So see who's going to get the ball. 5 for the running here. That's actually going to be a Tim Tebow rush, which is kind of funny, I guess. We're thinking maybe get as close as we can, possibly go for it on 4th down, just as it is, of course, a moment of if he gets it close enough, maybe they'll play for 4th down and see if they can catch Tressel out of his game a little bit there. So as you can see, we got 2-1 with Tim Tebow running the ball here for an outside carry. So 21 here. So 21, let's see where Tim Tebow's rushing is here. Okay, Tim Tebow completion. Inside, outside is a B. So he's a B rusher there, so no gain. Looks like he got stopped up at the line there. So for rushing there, we're going to put Tebow down, and he's going to have 1 attempt with 0 yards. Okay. That is 4th down, and that's going to move the clock down to 11:30. And with a 49 yards, I'm going to have to say they're going to have to do a coffin kick with with Chaz Henry. He's not bad at his coffin kicks, but he's not great. So we'll definitely do a coffin kick here and see if we can push the ball right back into the corner there of the end zone. So 46 there. Let's see what happens on the coffin kick here. So it looks like a 46 is unusual. So we're going to have to flip over this bad boy and check out what it says on unusual results here for punts. So 34 here. 34 says 28 out of bounds, but there's a penalty. All right, so 28 out of bounds here, so 28 yards. So let's go to here. Let's scoot this up just a tiny bit. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on the 21-yard line, out of bounds there. Move the clock down there. So looks like Ohio State's going on the 21-yard line, but there is a penalty here. So let's roll for penalties on this play here. On a kick play, so 42 on a kick play. 42 says 3D. 3D says offense 5 yards, repeat down. So it looks like there is an ineligible receiver downfield. Wow. Okay, so we're on the 49-yard line. So it's going to be 5 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 46-yard line, we're going to repeat down. Even though it does happen to have that, it's still going to be 11-15 because the play did occur. So it's down to 11-15 here. That is a penalty on the Florida Gators here. So we're going to mark that down just to show we can keep our eye down how many times that actually occurred there. So let's see here. Okay. I'm just writing down our information real quick. So now let's roll again here with Chaz Henry doing a coffin punt because we're in the 46-yard line, so we're able to do a coffin punt no matter what. So 56 there. So coffin punt here, 56. So coffin punt D or better. Punt floats out of bounds at 12-yard line. So there you go. So it looks like the punt is a pretty good one there. Not terrible, not great really, but definitely decent. We will take it there. So 56 is on 12-yard line there. All the way down here. So looks like he got a nice little punt there out of bounds, and that will be one play because that does not keep the clock running there. So the 12-yard line, at their 12-yard line, at 11 minutes left in the quarter, the Ohio State Buckeyes will be coming on the field and trying to see if they can work some magic, as we'll see what the first play is going to be. It's going to be a pass play there. Okay, so pass play is going to be all right, complete to the running back, gathered in for a short gain of how many yards? Let's check it out. 5 yards. So the running back for their team is going to be Harvin. So Harvin is going to be their running back. So let's check it out. So for a pass, right? That was a passing play. So it looks like an attempt and a completion there. So Aaron is going to be the one that catches the ball. And that was complete for 5 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So second down and 5 on the 17-yard line. And that was 10 minutes and 50 seconds there. Okay. Okay, let's check out, see what happens here. There we go. Okay, so 2-5. So a normal play is going to be 2. That's going to be inside run versus pass defense. So inside versus pass defense there to a 10, which is going to be pass or inside run will be Terrell Pryor, probably running the ball out there. A lot of college football teams do the running plays. Okay, so 41 here. So 41 here looks like. Let's see, I'm just kind of adjusting my system here. So 41 EB. Let's check that out. So EB is Hartline. So Brett Hartline, is he running 2? He does not have a run 2. Runner struggles for 3 yards. So Terrell Pryor does actually get 3 yards there. So 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. So for third and 3, 10 minutes left there. Terrell Pryor actually ran pretty well there. So good for him there. So 3 yards. So 3rd and 3. Let's see what happens here on this play as they are rolling here. Okay, so that's a 52 here. So on a 3rd and 3, I'm going to say that's a short play, even though it says 1 to 2 yards. It is my choice to be able to do that. So 5, I'm going to say that's an outside. So outside, let's see here. Outside run against a run defense. So outside versus a run defense to 20, which should be Bauerserma, I think that's what it is. Inside, outside versus a run defense. Okay, Bauerserma, let's see what happens to him here. So he runs here, 65. 65 says H. Let's check that out. So H is Cunningham. Does he have a 0 run? He does not. So overwhelmed by defense, 3-yard loss there by Bauerserma. Wow, there we go. Bauer Surma there. I'm just messing up that guy's name left and right there. But nonetheless, he did actually lose 3 yards. So 1, 2, 3, and that will be 9 minutes and 30 seconds. 4th down and 6 yards there, and it will be a punt, a regular punt for the Ohio State Buckeyes to the Florida Gators, 62. So normal punt, 62 is going to be -6 from the average. Okay, all right. -6 from his average for the punter. Let's check there. So Trapasso, his average is 38 yards. So not a very good punter at all, actually. So so that's going to be 32. So 10, 20, 30, 1, and 2. So the Florida Gators are going to get on the 49-yard line as a return. Now it does say here, though, on a 62, return of E or better is no return. So the return man is James. Now they don't actually have a return rating on this. He just has a return kick, I guess you'd say. So I'm going to say no return essentially at this point. So there's no return. That will be the end of the play there. 49 yards probably was a nice little fair catch off of a pretty bad punt there, kind of a punch kick there. And the Florida Gators are going to get the ball here on Ohio State's 49-yard line with 9 minutes and 15 minutes left with great field position. Hey, so Tim Tebow is going to be trotting out on the field here. Let's see how he does here. So a run play here on 1st down on the 49-yard line here. Okay, so wrapped up after 2-yard gain. So we're going to give that to our running back. I'm going to just say that basically. The running back's going to get the ball there. Okay, and the running back for this game for the Florida Gators was Jeff Demps, or Chris Demps, I think. Yeah, Jeff Demps. So Demps rushes the ball there, and that was for wrapped up after 2 yards there. So 2 yards, that's me 1 and 2 on the 47-yard line. That's going to 8:45. 2nd down and 8. Let's see how it happens here. Play rolls on as we go to the 2. So that's going to be inside run versus a blitz defense there. So inside run versus inside blitz defense here. All right, so a 6 is going to be Tim Tebow, as of course he was a massive runner during his Heisman year, which is this was his Heisman year, I believe, that this guy scaled here for us. So 56 here. So 56 here. Looks like we have. This may have been. Actually, while I'm looking at this, I think this was actually their was the Florida Gators national championship year, because they won in 2006 and 2008, and they played against Oklahoma. So this might have been the Sam Bradford year, actually. Now that I think about it here, so 56 here, as you see here. So 56 with Demps. So H. Let's look at their defense. So Gibson. Does he have a 0? He does not. So blitz blankets runner for 3 yard, or not. This is Tim Tebow who's running this one. So blitz blankets runner for 3-yard loss there. So the runner is of course Tim Tebow there. So -3 yards, and that will be, I believe, actually a sack, because it would be well, I guess not really, because if he was rushing and he got outside and kind of ran back around, that'd be -3 yards. So -3 yards there for Tim Tebow on his run. And we're going to go down to, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 1st and 11, I believe. Yeah, 3rd and 11 here, with 8 minutes and 15 seconds left here. Let's roll some dice here. Okay, so 43. So 43 with a 3rd and 11. Looks like it's going to be a medium pass against a pass defense. Obviously, why would they be playing a run defense there? So medium pass versus a pass defense. Got it all set up here. 16. So for the pass, 16 is actually Reggie Nelson. Not Reggie Nelson, that's me, Nelson here, who's going to actually play the ball here. Who's our... he actually played for the Cowboys, I think. He actually... in the NFL, he played for the Cowboys there. So HB. So HB is going to be Gibson. Is he a 2-pass? He is not. Is B, Coleman. Is he a 2-pass? He is. So pressure and coverage, go to Y chart here. So we're going to check out the Y chart. just real quick, I think the Y chart is actually on this guy here. Yeah, let's look at that actually, instead of going to the chart here. So let's roll some dice here. So 11, oh boy, that's not good. 11 is the QB grade 0 or more. Yes, it is. So yes, so it's going to be intercepted. So a medium pass is going to be 18 here. So they're going this way. So they're going to go down 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 30 at 32-yard line, they intercept the ball there. And then it says A, B. Okay. Let's see here. A or B. It was going to be either Chekwa or Coleman. So Chekwa or Coleman actually intercepted it there. And I guess we could do then go to interception chart for returns. So let's look at the interception returns here for us. And they were actually I guess you'd say defensive backs, linebackers, defensive linemen. They were defensive backs. So let's see. So 52 is going to be a long return. Oh boy, long return off of the interception from Tim Tebow. 61. So 60 plus. Wow, wee. So Chekwa got a 66-yard return. Wow, okay, that was terrible for Tim Tebow there. So terrible pass there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 2-yard line, it looks like they caught him there. So that's going to be a first down and 10, or first down and 2, I guess, first and goal, really, for the Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm going to put down some chat notes here, and we're going to check out and see what happens here on first and goal. Okay, first and 2 here with first and goal, I suppose. And I can't use the fact charts here because it is within the 20-yard line here. Within 20 yards, you can't actually use it because, of course, it would be overpowering. And sometimes these cards are meant to be in between plays, really. So let's roll and see what happens here. On a totally, this is going to be absolutely very short play here. This is meant to be a running time here. So it'll be inside run versus a run defense. So let's check this out real quick here. So inside versus inside run here. See if they can power it in there. Okay, so 3-3. Let's see here. So inside versus inside run. 3 is CJ Wells here. So CJ Wells, 65. So 65 says H. So let's look at H. It's going to be Cunningham. So Cunningham, is he to run? He is. So that's actually going to be a runner smothered for a 2-yard loss there. So 1-2. So good defense by the Florida Gators as they get a -2 yards to CJ Wells there. So -2 yards there again. Okay, let's roll here for him. Okay, so oops, I rolled it, so it doesn't matter. All right, so 3, so 2-4. So inside versus a run defense, okay, and 3 again. So CJ Wells is going to get the ball again here. See if he rolls any good dice here. So 54. 54 is K. So K is going to be Carlos Dunlap. Does he have a run of 0? He does not. So no chance. Buried for a 2-yard loss with an injury possibility. So another 2-yard loss here. Looks like the Florida Gator defense, which was absolutely phenomenal this year. For sure, one of the best years here. They played absolutely great. So Carlos Dunlap again stops him for another 2 yards. And we're going to see what actually the injury is on this play. So let's check out the injury chart here. I think that's on the board C, D, no? Is it even on a board here? I guess it's not. So let's go to the injury chart here on page 3. Okay, let's check it out here. Okay, injury chart, there it is. Rolling on a play, see what happens here. 35. So 35 says EB injured on a play, go to view column. So EB for their team is actually Hartline. So Craig Hartline there. So 15. So 15 on there is player lands on sore shoulder, but stays in game. So good. So don't want to see injuries in this game here. So it's good to see them actually playing some pretty good ball there. And Greg Hartline does not get actually hurt. So it's first and goal, or third and goal again here, with 6 yards left, so 3rd and 6 here. Definitely needs to get an end zone. Let's check out what happens here on 3rd down and 6. Okay, so 3, 4. So a 3 is going to be an inside run versus a 4 run. So inside versus run. So let's look at that real quick here against a 20. So their rushing where 20 is going to be Balserma again. Balserma, 21 here. So their runner, let's see here. Let's see, rushing, Balserma. Does he even have one? I don't even think he does have one. They put him on the rushing thing, but I don't think he's actually even on there. Can't really help give him any plays here if I can't actually see where he's plays at. All right, so I do see there. So his inside is a triple or is a double A. So the Balserma. Oh, Bowserman. There you go, Bowserman. I apologize. I'm saying it's like he's a Middle Eastern or Indian name. So Bowserman is a 2A runner. So it's actually going to be an XR column. So let's see what the XR column says here. So 11. So CE. So CE is, where's CE at? Is that the catcher or is that center? Really? Where's the... CE is Brewster. So as he got a 0 run, he does not have a 0 run. So spins through line for 7 yards. That will be a touchdown for the Ohio State Buckeyes, as they, of course, play down to the 6-minute and 30-minute mark there. So with that, Bowserman gets a 6-yard run, and that will put 6 points on the board there for him. So that'll be a touchdown for the Ohio State Buckeyes. And at this point, looks like they scored 1 there, so 1 touchdown for the Ohio State Buckeyes. So I'll circle that on the chart here. I'm just kind of, as you can see here, guys, I want to kind of show you here what I'm doing here. I'm actually writing down all of our information here. So as you can see, they haven't done very well here, but they have scored a touchdown. So I'm going to put right here, well, I guess we'll try to figure it out here. So touchdowns here. So there's 1 touchdown there. And with that, that'll be we're just going to put OSU and UF. So 1 touchdown so far. And we'll see if the extra point is good here. And if not, we'll mark that down here. Normally, it's pretty good. Really takes a force of nature there to make sure the extra point is not good. So 16 says it's good. So that's going to be a full touchdown for OSU there, as, of course, is to be expected. Okay, so 7-0, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter there. And we're going to have them kick off to Florida Gators off the 35-yard line here. Okay. All right. So kickoff is going to be 53 there. 53 is 56 yards to the primary receiver or the primary kick returner. So 53, or 56, right? Yeah, 56. Yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 9-yard line there, they're going to pick it up here and see what the return man for the Florida Gators, which is actually James here. So James, which is 12. So the return for James here, 12 is minus 10 yards from his return. So his return normally was 23 yards, so it's going to be a 13-yard gain. So 1, that's going to be 10 yards. 1, 2, 3, so the 22-yard line, he'll be gobbled up there. So he does get back to that good little spot, which is kind of nice. So 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. James has got us to the 22-yard line. So write this down here. That's going to be a 13-yard return. And Tim Tebow trots out there after that nasty interception, which actually led to that play there. So that touchdown. So let's look for the run here for the first play here, which will be a hefty block by a tight end. Springs runner for a 6-yard gain. So that's going to be the running back here for the Gators, which of course is Demps here. So Chris Demps runs there for 6 yards. So a 6-yard gain for the Gators. So 2nd and 4. So moving all down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2nd and 4 on the 28-yard line. Let's roll some dice, see what happens here. Okay. Gators are down here 7-0. 1-3. So 1-3 is going to be inside run versus a safe defense. All right, so 18 for the rushing is going to be Emmanuel Moody, who was a transfer from the University of Southern California. So USC he was actually a transfer from there. So Emmanuel Moody is going to run here, 61. So 61 says B. So B is Coleman here. Is he a zero runner or running defense? Nope, he is not. So it looks like Emmanuel Moody is going to bowl ahead for 3 yards, then stopped. So that's going to be a 3-yard gain. So 1, 2, 3 on the 31-yard line. Third down and 1. Need to get that 1 yard there. And Moody, who was very good, he was a really good down north-south runner there, gets 3 yards. Okay, so third down and 3, or third down and 1. So 2 is going to be an inside run versus a blitz defense. So let's get that blitz defense up here, 15. And 15 is going to be Chris Demps here. All right, so 41 here. 41 GB. So his GB is Michael Pouncey, who was amazing, really. Does he have 0? He does not. He has a 2. So it is going to be XR column. Demps was a track sprinter, so he was a really fast guy. He would get outside, pop it outside, and really run fast. So let's see what happens here. So EA is Percy Harvin. Does he have a run 0? He does not. So it looks like they drags defenders, Demps does, for 10 yards gain here. So 10 yards gain and a first down. Beautiful there for the Florida Gators, as that brings them in for 10 yards there to the 41-yard line. And that'll be a first down for the Florida Gators with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Okay, so let's get the fact deck here going. So nope. So let's see there. So pass or run here. So it looks like slam down after 2-yard gain. So the running back here, of course, is Harvin. Or I apologize, not Harvin. That's going to be Demps here. So Demps there is going to be slammed down after 2-yard gain. So 2-yard gain for Demps, 1, 2. Second down, and I'm actually going to start rolling the finder here to see who's the rushing. Unless it tells us one way here, I'm just going to see if I can roll here to give us kind of a fact down. I don't want to just give Demps the running play there, because that's not how Urban Meyer did it. Urban Meyer absolutely used Harvin, Chris Rainey, Jeff Demps, Moody, and Moore, and James. They used them all interchangeably, really. So I'm going to roll that next time here, but just giving you guys a heads up, I'm going to start doing that from now on. So let's roll the dice here, as of course, second down and 8. On their own 43-yard line. So 2-4. 2-4 is going to be an inside run versus a safe defense. Okay, and the 3 is going to be Tim Tebow here. So let's see what the Heisman here can do. So 32. So 32 was EB. Let's look at EB. So that's going to be Murphy. So Tyler Murphy there. I think it's Tyler Murphy. I've got to check that real quick here. So 0 run there. So he does not have 0 run. So it looks like Tim Tebow bangs ahead for 9 yards and knocks over the defensive back, which is totally Tim Tebow-esque, really. Bowling over players whenever needed, really. So 9-yard gain there. So that's going to be a 1, and that's going to be a first down. Florida Gator on now the Ohio State 48-yard line. Moving balls here, getting all things set up here. Gators are going to roll their dice here, so it's going to be a pass play when we read this. So complete to choice receiver, 1 yard short of first down. So let's see who the receiver is for Tim Tebow to throw the ball to. 20. So 20 is going to be, let's see here, it's going to be James. So James is going to be a receiver today for 9 yards. Okay, that's going to bring us up to a Gator second down and 9 on the Ohio State 39-yard line with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left here. Let's roll the dice here. 1 yard to go here on a second down here. Okay, so 5, which is going to be a short pass versus a safe defense here. So short versus safe. Kind of rolling through here. Short versus safe here. And then number 9 is on a pass play is Aaron Hernandez. So out of jail and ready to go here to catch the ball here. Okay, so 32. So 32 here is GB. Now let's look at GB real quick here. That's going to be Michael Pouncey again here. Is he a 0 pass? He is not. So we're going to go to XS, so the extreme short pass column here. So 13. So GA. GA is Johnson. So does he have 0 pass? He does not. He has 2. So 2 shows us here that it is a twist pass, the cornerback, for 8 yards. So Aaron Hernandez gets his first pass of the game here. So that is great. That's the 6th pass attempt and the 4th one Tim Tebow has gotten there. So let's look at Hernandez. We're just giving him the points here at 8 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 31-yard line. And a first down and 10 to go here as the Gators are making absolute mincemeat of the Ohio State Buckeyes defense. We're going to roll real quick here. So pass play when we roll this or flip this card over here. So protection holds, complete to EC for 9 yards. Okay, EC is going to be Aaron Hernandez, as we already just kind of saw there. So Aaron Hernandez gets 9-yard gain here again. So they're not figuring out a way to stop the polar bear who has learned how to catch the ball, really. So 1st and 10 there, 9-yard gain, or I guess 9-yard gain. So it's not going to be 1st and 10 there. I apologize. So that'll be 2nd and 9 there, with Aaron Hernandez getting 9 yards there. That's going to be another pass and completion there for Tim Tebow. Okay, so can't do 2 fact plays together here, and of course we're right outside the 20-yard line there to use the fact card. So 3, which is going to be an outside run versus 6 defense. So that's going to be a blitz defense. So outside versus, what was it again? Outside versus blitz. So outside versus blitzing. 10 rushing there is going to be Chris Rainey. So Chris Rainey is going to be the one that runs it here. Super fast player too. We had a really fast team, probably the fastest team, I would say, honestly, in my opinion, college football has ever seen. We had Harvin, Rainey, and Demps. All 3 could have easily trained for the United States college track and field for sure, for speed at least. 24. EK here says, are they 2 rated on the run here? So E is Freeman, so yes they are. So run dumped by defender for 6-yard loss. So going around the bend there, it looks like, who is it? Chris Rainey here probably got caught in the backfield on the option play. -6 yards. That ends the Florida Gators' really great streak here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 28-yard line, it's 3rd and 7, I believe. Yes, 3rd and 7. So let's see here. So on the 2-minute timing, we're going to say consuming clock is how it's going to be played. It's normal to have that played out that way because it's going to be normal play. I guess conservative. So we're going to play 30 seconds because we are still trying to play 30 seconds. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So there you go. So 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter on the 28-yard line. Florida Gators have a 3rd down option here. Okay, so 32 here, 3rd, and you said 7, right? So 3 would be short, and then a 2 would be a pass. So short pass here versus a pass defense here. Okay, so there's run, there's safe, and there's pass, and going to 16. So 16 is Nelson. So 5-3, so 53 here. So D, and we're looking at D here is Jenkins. So Jenkins, is he a 2 pass? He is. So receiver shadowed, go to Y chart. Oh no. This is not good here for us. Not good at all here. So let's check out the Y chart as we can of course see here. Tim Tebow here, 35. So 35 says, is he a 6 or more? Tim Tebow actually has in this year was a Y chart of 1, so he was amazing. So no, he does not have that and more. So it's gonna be incomplete pass. Let's see what happens here. 22. It looks like the ball was jarred loose by the defensive back there as he was passing to Murphy. So that's gonna be another pass attempt there, and it's gonna be 4th down and 4th down on the 28-yard line there. So if we add that up, it's gonna be 10. So 38 plus 7 for the placement of the punt and all that stuff. It's going to be a 35-yard kick. So let's see here. Got to move the play clock down. So 1 minute left there. Or actually, no, 1 minute and 15 seconds left because that was a play clock called dead. They're going to actually go for the field goal here. See if by chance Jonathan Phillips can put it through the uprights here. So Jonathan Phillips has a field goal rating of AAA here. So AAA field goal attempt. So 46. So 46, we're looking for a 35 and in. So 46, is that right? That's unusual. So let's go to the unusual plays. I think it's on the other side of this play here. So unusual play here for place kicks. So 21 here. So place kicks on the 21. Yep. So 21 looks like 47 yards. It's good, but there is a flag, right? Penalty. Go to penalties chart. So on place kicks here. So 65. So 65, it says 8A. So 8A, it says, looks like defense, 5 yards, automatic first down. So defense A is holding. So holding on the defense. I'm not sure why there'd be holding on the defense, but heck, it's 5 yards. So we'll put them up 5 yards and we'll repeat down, correct? Yeah, I think it's, or automatic, wow, okay. Automatic first down. Oh, wow. Okay, well, there you go. So automatic first down for the Gators. How is that even possible? Okay. I mean, sure, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Automatic first down for the Gators. So 5, 10, 15. That would stop the clock at 1 minute left. So the Gators have a first down awkwardly on the 23-yard line. We're going to use the fact check here, our fact deck here, to give us the play here. So looks like we have a run play here. Open field tackle by linebacker, trips up the runner after 2 yards. Who is the runner here? Let's check. So 4, that's going to be Tim Tebow. So Tim Tebow's going to run here for 4 yards. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 at the 19-yard line. So 30 yards or 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. So on the 19-yard line, let's check and see what happens here. Okay, so 5-1. So 5-1 here is going to be a short pass against a run defense. Short pass versus a run defense. Okay, that's going to be 8. So 8 is going to be Percy Harvin. Or I guess, no, actually, no. 8 is going to be, yeah, Percy Harvin, yeah. So 66. So 66 is K. So K is actually Wilson. Is he a 2-pass? He is not. So lots of time. QB finds man for half R yards. So the R rating for Percy Harvin is 16. So half that's going to be 8. So great pass there by Tim Tebow. Got plenty of yards behind the Pouncey brothers there. And the receiver is going to be Harvin there for his first action, I guess you'd say, of the game for 8 yards there. And that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A Gator first down and 10 with, it looks like, the first quarter ending there. So we're going to go back up to 15 minutes, and we're going to meet you guys back here for the second quarter. I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a comment down below if you guys are enjoying there. Any comments you have, of course, please leave them again. So as of right now, as you guys can see here, the Ohio State Buckeyes are leading or winning against the Florida Gators here, leading the Florida Gators 7-0. I'm going to put OSU. You guys can see that there. Versus UF here, 7-0. But as you guys can already tell here, the Florida Gators are on the 11-yard line of the Ohio State Buckeyes. So it looks like Tim Tebow and gang is going to go down there and try and see if they can make some magic here. As of course, the Florida Gators were very good this year. I believe they won the national championship. So I hope you guys are enjoying. I'll see you guys back here for the second quarter.